Hi, I'm Dr. Deed Harrison, President and CEO of Chiropractic BioPhysics, or CBP Technique and Seminars. What I want to discuss with you today is how to use our patient referral directory for patients looking for CBP trained chiropractors around the world, or for chiropractors looking for CBP trained chiropractors around the world. Now, you can access our patient referral directory from two places. Number one, under the Resources tab at the top of the home page, the first one down where it says Find a CBP Doctor. If you click on that, it takes you to the Patient Resource Center. Or, right on the home page, you'll see down here it says Patient Resource. I'm going to click on that where it says More. So I click on the More tab, and it should take me to the Patient Resource site to where I can search for a CBP trained chiropractor. Now, right when you get on this page, it gives you a couple options. You can search by location, or you can search by name. Okay, if you're searching by location, at minimum you want to enter the city and the state of the doctor. If you're searching by name, at minimum you want to enter the doctor's last name and their city and their state. Now, the way this is set up, there's 4 levels of CBP training. If you look under certification, it defaults to any. Any is the lowest level of CBP training. What that means is a chiropractor has had at least one course, one 12-hour course in chiropractic biophysics seminars. However, they're not a CBP certified chiropractor, which would mean that there are 2 levels. Now, if I look here, the first level of certification is called CBP Basic Certified or General Certified. That means a doctor has taken a minimum of 7 courses covering approximately 90 hours of material. The next level of CBP certification is Advanced Certification. Advanced Certification is 14 courses covering 190 hours of CBP technique, material, and seminars. And then the highest level of CBP training is the CBP Instructor. The CBP Instructor, there's only about a dozen of them around the world. They've done over 300 hours of training in chiropractic biophysics technique, and they have research experience, etc. Now, depending on which one of these you select is what's going to open up. If you select CBP Instructor and then you do your search, only the CBP instructors will show up in that area. If you select CBP Advanced Certified, then what will show up is both the CBP instructors and the CBP Advanced Certified. In other words, whatever tier you select, the highest tier will also show up. So the Advanced Certified option will also pull up the CBP instructors. Now, if I select CBP Basic Certified under my search criteria, then what this will do, it will pull up the basic trained doctors, as well as the instructors, as well as the advanced doctors. So by selecting CBP Basic, all 3 categories of certification and instructor pull up. Okay, so let me give you just an option of this, where if I select the CBP Instructor and I go in and I go to Boise, Idaho. So I'll search Boise, Idaho, and I'll come in and I'll narrow my search radius here. I'll go to a 25-mile search radius, and then I'll click the search option. And then what it'll do is it'll go through the CBP doctor database, and it will pull up the doctors in that vicinity around Boise, Idaho in a 25-mile radius. And you'll see that there's 3 CBP instructors, and they're listed as instructors right down here. It says CBP Instructor, CBP Instructor, CBP Instructor, and then you can get directions directly to where their office is. I hope you find this tutorial and the referral site user-friendly. Again, what we'd like to do is we'd like to get the public at large and the CBP chiropractic community using this referral directory and using it appropriately to direct the public population to CBP trained chiropractors. Until next time, good health to you, and Idealspine means an ideal health.